Sorry about the landing there. I needed a cushion and you're full of hot air. Let's have a little chat. This guy ain't the only one, is he? Slow it down, Blondie. You see, work has been a little boring for me lately. I could use a bit of fun, so... Oh, I will if you will, butt munch! Get some! That idiot never shuts up, does he? Nice, consider that one payback! That was the greatest thing I've ever seen! You'd be laughing too if you were me. And there's nothing as powerful as a good laugh!
That's not really the look I'm into these days. You think I'm cool? In that case, tell me your name and what it is you wish. He's going to love it! So what type of plants did you grow this season? Time to run! It'll be the signal for you to go! A solid work ethic! Personally, I look forward to it. It's been nice having something to do after school and having someone to talk to. Kinda like having a friend again. Just like I remember. I miss that. You have a dangerous mind. Hi! Nice to see you! Let's try to focus on the matter at hand.
Hey, stop! Get back here, human! I need your help! Man, that is one cold human! Sees a cutie like me in a bind and totally flakes! Wait, he's coming back! Yes! Now get me out, and I might let you pet me! Don't you dare walk away from me again! What is with this dude? His mouth doesn't move, but I keep hearing him. Okay, help me! Do a good job and I might even be your friend! Oh, come back! You didn't even hear the part about getting to scratch my chin! Please help me? Are you joking? Don't you know who you're talking to? The proudest, most elite creature on the earth! When you're at the top, you don't need to beg or be polite with lowly humans!
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Well, it started with Hajime suggesting that we experiment with models that are a little easier to animate. So then Hifumi started listing off all of her own great ideas, one right after the other. By the way, do you mind if I ask you something? We were talking about it earlier and are wondering what kind of game we'll make next. That doesn't sound fun. Wow, really? I sure do. He looks great in action. Fitting for the main character. But this town feels a little empty with no other characters around. And how do I do that?
So, even an idiot could figure it out.
Hey, did you hear? The license exam has a 50% pass rate. That means your entire class might fail.
Your class is too small-minded. Think bigger.
Actually, every one of us passed. We've pulled ahead of you, big shots.
But I learned something swell. He's good.
Oh, you poor losers. No need to look so frustrated. It's not your fault. We're just better. Accept inferiority!
A brave act. But perhaps now is the time to find pity while you still can. I'm glad to see Odin left his mark on you. Yes, please, bleed on me. You're in no shape to fight anyone. The divine powers have but one goal: the salvation of the entire world. My salvation is for the good of humanity. Join me and bring salvation. Humans are trapped in a cycle of their own misery. You bite the hand that feeds. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Hello and welcome! Oh, woman who wistfully spouted embarrassing nonsense in front of the shop a second ago. I need to clarify something for you. You said, but I did not dislike him. The issue is the word him, which is incorrect as we demons don't have a gender. So your awkward declaration isn't, oh, gracious. What a potent wave of bitter shame. How savory. Why are you squatting there with your face in your hands? Don't tell me you thought you destroyed me, you silly. You can destroy this mask, but there will be another. Hey, stop that. Hey. Stop. Do not take it off while I am speaking. That is so unbelievably rude.
The ground is still dry. No blood has been spilled yet. But not for long. Ah, look at all these lesser gods. Do they even know who they are up against? You can't miss. Miss and I'll kill you. Bravo. You are victorious. You are going to have a hard time surviving in this battle. I sincerely doubt you are up to the challenge. No one has ever defeated me in battle, and it will stay that way. You will not leave here alive.
Alright, so what's the game plan?
I knew you dumb jerks would react like that! I don't know why, but I thought you two would think I thought they were dating without even thinking to properly consult me!
The point of the matter is that we're not dating. Just leave it to the master of romance to tell you exactly what you need to hear. Cause I'm still using it, okay?
Wait, were you zoning out this whole time?
Asking people that with a straight face is creepy as hell. It's also frustrating how you never say what you mean, and you're just plain weird.
That's another thing! The heck! Don't say it if you're gonna be all bashful afterward, dude.
You should probably think more often. So should I. Oh yeah, that. Forget about it. Being excruciating is part of who you are. Without that, you'd be even more boring. Oh my god, it hurts so bad. Ow, ow, ow. Well, first of all, I'd lose the leather jacket. Yeah, it's like the essence of pain. Oh, I get it. I must have built up an immunity. I've gotten used to crap like your dumb shirt and stupid contact lenses. What's up? What's poppin'? How's tricks? What's the sizzle? I'm asking a bunch of questions and ain't no one saying jack!
After this, it's back to school then. Isn't that pretty much the same? Now that that's done, how about we go get some tea? We're both terrible at studying. Wait, what were we talking about? This tea's really good. Once you lose, let's grab a snack. That agility will be really useful when you're out in the field. And the moves look so cool, too. Can you teach me how to breakdance like that? All right, first things first, we gotta win. You've got some awesome taste. Wait, how long are you gonna keep laughing? Teach me to slap the bass later?
Start by asking this question. What does being a defense attorney mean to me? You'll find the answer eventually. Don't fool yourself. Do you think you're some sort of superhero? You're just a man. You talk about saving people, but that's not what normal men do. The truth, I'll fight for it with all I have. It's that simple. This case is sure to get much darker. See it through till the end. You helped me find myself, so thank you.
On your knees, you brute! Too late. You should be honored. Oh dear. I just couldn't be prouder of my brother. My. That Alm can be so distant. I would give all I have if it would bring peace to this world. I can't help but feel a little jealous of Matilda's skill. Honestly, I think Alm knows. I've come to have more respect for you than you'd ever know.
How lovely. It's a welcoming party.
Really not a fan of that name, you know. It's so lame. I need something more goddessy to, like, strike fear in people's hearts, if you get what I'm saying.
What? I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that one. Listen, sister, I'm old school. I came along way before you.
But I hear retro's in vogue these days,
So I think I'm due for a comeback, baby.
I don't know.
I'm sure we can make a deal.
So, like, for starters, how about you give me all your land and all your people?
Sorry, this guy's not having it today. Don't you dare try to bait me with that hipster emo I'm no important crap just so I could give you some motivational mom speech about how you're special and beg you to tell me your name because of how important you are to me while holding you way too close for comfort. I'm not falling for it, and I'm not gonna ask you again. I was gonna move up there and help build kingdoms and be super rich and fancy, living that sweet, sweet moon life. What makes you think I don't? Oh yeah, that's right. You don't know about the new enterprise I'm building. Anyway, you were being nosy about the money in my bag, right? I'm gonna use it to build my empire so that I never have to work again, and you're jealous, aren't you?
Was that a question? Sounded like one, so now you get 3 answers to choose from. I spent 3 years coming up with that one, and he totally ignores it. I missed you, man! What do you expect? It's been 4 years. Look at you. You haven't changed. You look the same as you did in elementary school. And buddy, my jokes don't suck, they rule. Come on, let's go. Get out from underground. I feel like going west today, young man. But we're not taking the west exit. We're gonna take this... Dude, if a chick's hot, you look at her and then you go talk to her. These things are carved in our DNA. It's the bro show, dude. It's what we do.
We're getting errors from your NPCs when loading them into the game. Alone, they're nothing major, just careless mistakes. But there are more than a few, and it's causing problems. Is that an important NPC? I must say, she's very cute. But still, this model has various errors too. That'll screw things up on our end. See here? Each error and its details are shown in this window. That is, unless we nip this in the bud, so please do. Please do it as quickly as possible. How typical of an artist to only care about how pretty something looks. I've told you 100 times. Don't use my last name.
I'd be awfully conspicuous wandering around looking like that. I used magic, just a small spell. See? The glamour I use is tactile as well as visual. How is it? Dashing, yes? That's harsh. I come here often. This is where we'll find most of your equipment. Meet my apprentice as of 3 days ago. Something just thudded against my ribs. How odd. I'm not here for small talk or a lecture. Back straight, chin lifted, eyes forward. Understood?
Hey, on. Who's he? Came to hang out. Bet a guy like you is a smoker. These piercings are pretty dope. You do them yourself? Man, this is some welcome, huh? Yuriko isn't here. My own daughter beats the crap out of me. Plus, she brought home some random guy. She'll groan about making me something for a minute or two, but she always gives. Excuse her, I don't have the slightest idea where she got this violent side from. I'm kidding! I just always wanted to say that, you know? I got you 2 times in a row, kid! How awkward would it have been if you really called her that?
I'm here to help. That's what doctors do. Probably saying you should ask yourself what you want most. Why don't you go in the other room and wait for me? If you run, you're going to be real sorry. You silly little girl. I specifically said not to run away. This is my floor, so we play by my rules here. If you wander onto someone else's floor, then I won't be able to do anything to you myself. When they're all full of fear, your eyes don't look special anymore.
Today is your lucky day! You are the 1 millionth person to experience Cavalcade of Comedy! Smile or you can use this for your wine! But enough about current events! Get it! Oh, that one usually gets the crowd rolling. Instead, everyone looks like someone just died. I don't understand. How did things end up like this? He's gonna pay! Lock him up and throw away the key! If you think the show's over, you must be living in denial! Yes, of course! If we have you, we can conquer anything we face!
Then this is an emergency. We need to find him. I'm surprised. Figured he'd be dead. Well, we're dealing with a sensational case. The entire nation's been obsessed with it for the last 3 days. Not to mention the police presence caused a bunch of curious onlookers to show up. Heard there were roughly 2,000 people in that neighborhood. The guy's got a hole drilled clear through his head. When you consider that, there's no telling what other brain functions were damaged. Who knows? But go ahead and send that picture out to the other officers.